I would like to introduce another Carey School senior in his Panther Points of Pride video.
So I'm Calvin Andrews, and my parents are Wendy and Aaron Andrews. I look up to Porter Meekum because he's already graduated and he's doing a lot of things that I wanted to do. So yeah, he's someone that I really look up to. One of my favorite peers is Marissa Hoy because she's been there for me for a lot of stuff. Or another one of my peers that I really appreciate is Jackson Pettit, my cousin. He's the only other person besides Marissa Hoy that does things with me outside of school. And oftentimes, whenever we go snow machining, we'll invite him, and he'll go with us a lot. Usually during the winter, we go snowmobiling up in the mountains. Other than that, that's really all we do besides work. We go up Fish Creek and Muldoon. We go up both sides for both reservoirs. We have to do something called the snow survey. Well, we don't have to do it anymore because they got better technology, but we would go up and just how heavy the snow is and how deep it is. Well, there's certain places where there's already markers, and I can't remember what the exact names for those places are, but like there's Dry Fork up Road Canyon or up Fish Creek. That's the farthest that we go, and then for Wood Riverside, there's just Muldoon Canyon Ranch. That's as far as we go for the snow survey part, and then we might just go riding up there farther for fun. It's just the thrill of going fast, and sometimes you jump off a cornice and you get a little bit of air time. It's just fun to do. Getting the high mark's always fun. You just get hauling butt as fast as you can up the hill and then work your way up until you think you're going to tip over and then you turn around. I've never been in an avalanche, but my uncles, they're pretty crazy. They live up in northern Idaho and in Montana, and they'll go up and they'll make a high mark, and then everything from underneath of them will just come out and they'll ride down the other side of the hill. I really like science. I'm not really good with numbers with the science part, but whenever it comes to like just watching different chemicals like do things to each other, or like learning how certain things work. Mr. Dirty, he can get pretty deep at times, but other than that, he's a really fun teacher. He doesn't pile too much homework on you, and he usually tries to help you make sure that you know what you're doing. Well, Mr. Breen is another teacher I really like. You get him laughing and he starts crying from laughing so hard, it's pretty funny to watch. My death grip in football whenever I tackle them with 3 fingers, or for being the funny guy. Definitely Miss Young's class. That's got to be the hardest thing that I've ever went through in terms of school, because she definitely gives a lot more homework out. I overcame it by just making myself do the work. I'd go home and I didn't get very much of it done, but I did as much as I could force myself to. It was just willpower. I want to go on an LDS mission, and then after that, I really have no idea what I'm going to do. I really don't know.
Take over the farm?
No, I don't want to do that.
Well, so you have an idea.
I have an idea of what I don't want to do, just not what I want to do. Probably the only thing I've really been a part of that we've accomplished is the football championships. I was on the team for our first championship in 2017, and I didn't really play much that year though. I just helped out in practice. It was probably good to have somebody my size to hit every once in a while, but I wasn't quite useful in a game yet. And then the next year, I didn't play much for the whole season until the last 3 games, when coaches decided that they needed some bigger guys blocked, so they slapped me in there, and I did my best to take care of them. And then this year, I feel like coaches are going to use me more just because I'm big and I've gotten better over the years thanks to their help. I hope we go for a 3-peat. So against Dietrich, we definitely didn't do as good as we wanted to. We thought we were going to shut them out, no touchdowns, but we did all right. We still beat them by a few points. I am 6'4" and 315 pounds. I would love to play college football, but I don't know if that's going to end up happening because I don't know if I'm even going to go to college. So I think that one of the 7 habits that I'll probably use most is putting things first, because a lot of times that's the most important thing you can do, is just make sure you have your priorities straight. I am Calvin Andrews, and I'm a senior at Carey High School.